silk. Here it is. Now we take this yellow silk and we put it in our hand just like this here. And after I get it in my hand, then I reach into my pocket, I grab my coin. And I use a large coin for those who can't hear too well. The rest of you think about it. You'll get it. Tap our hand and we get an egg. Now I'm going to show you how this one works. You see, it's a fake egg. When I grab the silk out of this pocket here, I grab the egg out of the other pocket. So therefore we have the coin and the silk in this pocket right over here, and we have the egg in the other pocket. And I said I want to show you one of my most favorite tricks, and that's where I reach around and I say I have to find my yellow silk, and I grab the silk, but I grab the egg at the same time. Now when you're doing this trick, you got to make sure that the hole of the egg is in the right place, so this trick won't work. And then you got to take and you got to get the silk all the way in there, because if you don't get the silk all the way in, then it really won't work. Now after you do that, then you got to reach into your pocket and you grab their coin. And you got to tell that old joke, I use a large coin for those who can't hear too well. And that's where y'all say, ha, ha, ha. Tap our hand and you get the egg. But now if you're doing this trick and somebody's standing behind you, where they're going to see the hole in the back of the egg, and that kind of gives the trick away. Well, if that happens, all you have to do is take and peel the hole off of the egg. And after you peel the hole off, then you take and you crack the egg and show them that it's real. And that's how that trick is done. Now, there are those who get confused when they see that. How many are confused? Raise your hand. Well, you know what? They get confused about that. Was it a real egg or was it a fake egg? When was it real? When was it fake? The bigger question that I have for you today is when people look at your life as a Christian, do they see a real Christian or do they see a fake Christian? Which one do they see in your life? What are you showing them? In fact, I guess Jesus had that question posed to him because he preached, in the Sermon on the Mount, he said in Matthew 7, verse 20, he says, "Wherefore by their fruits ye shall know them." And you know what? That's true. You'll know somebody by the fruit that they produce, what they're showing in their life. Now, I've got a piece of fruit here. How many here believe this is a real apple? Raise your hand. All right, raise your hand. How many believe it's a fake apple? Raise your hand. All right, bring your hand down. How many really don't care? Raise your hand. Well, really, you can't tell whether this is a real apple or fake apple unless you get close to it. When you get close to it, you can smell it. You can even take a bite out of it and see as to whether it's real or whether it's fake. But you know what? When people get close to us and they see in our life how we live, then they can tell how real we are or how fake we are. For the matter, I'll let you know, it is a fake one. They're easy to carry around as far as that's concerned. But you know, by their fruit ye shall know them. When we have a great relationship between us and God, when we have that relationship with Jesus that needs to be there, then we'll have a better relationship with those around us. And people will see the real Christian that we ought to be in our lives. Now, I've been eager to get to this and show this to you. I got this in the mail, and I read the instructions on how to do it, and I'm going to show you, this is a great trick. All right, it's got two white silks on this side and a red silk on this side. And what you're supposed to do is make the red silk jump from this side to this side. And the way that works, they say you got to count when you do this one. All right, you got to go, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. It jumps to the other side just like that. A great trick, a wonderful trick, yeah? All right, see, it can even say, it says you can do it twice. You can make it jump back to the other side. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. There it goes. It jumps to the other side just like that. Great trick. Y'all probably think y'all know how this is done, huh? There's some people that think I have two of these, one with the red silk on this side and another one with the red silk on the other side. But you see, I only have one. I can't fool y'all with this, can I? No. Well, we can't fool people and live in that Christian life that we ought to be living. And what I mean by that is, you see that red one? That represents Jesus. And you see, where's that red one? It's on the outside. It's not in the center. It's not in the middle. And you know, quite often, we will have Jesus on the outside of our lives. Where does Jesus need to be in our life? Y'all can answer out loud. In the middle. Right there is where Jesus needs to be. Not on the outside, but he needs to be in the center of our life. Right? In the center there. So I want you to keep that in mind. Remember that, to have that right relationship between us and Jesus. It needs